We don't have to tear down the system. But we do have to do what the American people want. And the American people understand today that the current healthcare system is not only cruel, it is dysfunctional. Now you tell me how we have a system in which we spend twice as much as do the people of any other country, and yet we got 87 million uninsured, underinsured. In some cases, we pay 10 times more for prescription drugs as do the people of Canada or other countries. 500,000 people go bankrupt because of medically related issues. They come down with cancer, and that's a reason to go bankrupt. Now, some of the people up here think that we should not take on the insurance industry. We should not take on the pharmaceutical industry. But you know what? If you think back to FDR, and if you think back to JFK and Harry Truman and Barack Obama, as a matter of fact, people have been talking about health care for all. Well, you know what? I think now is the time. And in the first week of my administration, we will introduce Medicare for all. Medicare for all, that means no deductibles, no co-payments, no out-of-pocket expenses.
Senator,
that's where we got to go.
Thank you, Senator.
What is up, guys? This is Mateo's 2020 Politics here, and today we're going to be discussing that moment from Bernie Sanders, and he did an amazing job there. That was just great. We had to applaud him there. Now, you might remember how in the awards for the debaters video I said Bernie Sanders won. And I typically always say Bernie Sanders wins, but don't think that's just because I support him. Remember back in the first debate, he didn't do well. I supported him, but even I was like, yeah, he was boring. He isn't a winner. He was kind of one of the flatliners. And then Kamala Harris, who I certainly don't really like, I can acknowledge that she won the debate. So trust my word when I say Bernie Sanders wins a debate. So my mother's husband, they just got married, basically. My mother just got engaged to somebody about a year ago, and he's basically my stepfather, if you want to think of it that way, although he isn't officially my stepfather. So he is pretty apolitical in terms of American politics. He's Turkish, so he knows a lot about Turkish politics, but not too much about American politics. You know, he doesn't really know who people like Bernie Sanders are. But he was watching part of this debate with me when it was live, and even he was like, look, I don't know much about politics, but this guy is speaking to me. This guy seems to be working for the people. The other guys don't really seem to be too trustworthy. And I'm like, which guys? Which people don't seem to be trustworthy? He points to Amy Klobuchar, Joe Biden, Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, basically all of the centrists or moderates on the stage. And then when I say, which people seem like they're speaking more to you, which people seem to be more in touch, he points to Andrew Yang, Elizabeth Warren, Tulsi Gabbard, and Bernie Sanders. So pretty interesting, because you gotta be, pretty good in order to inspire people who are apolitical. And Bernie Sanders just did a really great job there, because he actually showed that the majority of American people want Medicare for all. And I keep telling him, Bernie, use statistics, use statistics, use statistics. And even this time I would kind of, give him a bit of some constructive criticism, and I would tell him to elaborate more. Say, for example, according to Real Clear Politics, 65% of Americans want Medicare for all. And with Real Clear Politics, they're actually pretty far right-wing. They were just discovered to have been running an Islamophobic Twitter ad. So even they can say, yeah, the majority of Americans want Medicare for all. So Bernie has to just use a bit more statistics, has to be a bit more specific. Let me just see how much the video's been. Okay. So again, most of my videos, I'm pretty pissed off with my videos. I'm kind of like upset, I'm ranting, I'm talking about upsetting moments of the debates, but this one was actually pretty positive. I really actually liked this moment from the debate. And it really does show you that this guy is running for the American people. He is a populist. So thank you for watching this video, guys. I didn't make a video yesterday because I didn't get enough sleep, and I knew that if I did make a video, I'd be mumbling a lot. And I'll be making the second video today to make up for yesterday. See you guys later, and bye.